Move on to strategy 14, which involves constant difference. In this concept, it usually involves the characters in the story receiving either the same quantity or giving away the same quantity, which means that if I have got A and B, A buys 5 oranges, B will also buy 5 oranges. It can also involve a same quantity given away. For example, A and B. A loses 10 stickers, B also loses 10 stickers. So as such, you will be able to understand that the difference in the quantity between A and B will always remain the same because the same amount was bought and the same amount was lost. So this kind of constant difference typically appears in questions involving age. Questions involving age falls very well under the constant difference strategy because the difference between, for example, yourself and your sister, or yourself and your sibling, or yourself and your father will always be fixed, regardless of whether we are talking about last year or 10 years later. The difference is constant. So let's look at question 1 to have a better idea how this strategy is applied. A bakery prepared 480 cupcakes and 300 muffins. An equal number of cupcakes and muffins were sold. And after this equal number of cupcakes and muffins were sold, the end result is the fact that the number of cupcakes left was 4 times the number of muffins left. So the baker will end up with 4 times the cupcakes compared to the muffins. And we are asked to find how many muffins were sold. Now, to understand the story clearly, it's best to present it in a table form. So I have here a column for the cupcakes. And under the column for the cupcakes, I put in the information 480 cupcakes, and for the muffins, 300. And if I have 480 and 300, I find that I can simplify these two numbers to a simplest form, and that will be 8 is to 5, or you can see it as 8 units is to 5 units, which also means that the difference between 8 units and 5 units is 8 unit minus 5 unit is 3 units. And that is due to a difference of 480 minus 300 from here, and that gets us 180. And since we are told that a same quantity was being sold, we can also indicate it as minus the same quantity sold and minus the same quantity sold here. And it ends up with the ending proportion being 4 times cupcakes compared to muffins. So that will be 4 is to 1. So I like to use the word ending proportion because sometimes we end up getting confused with whether do we use units or do we use parts, because we just covered units and parts as well in the earlier strategy. So I like to use the word ending proportion because this actually tells me that cupcakes is 4 times of the muffins. So as you can see, the 8 units here minus what was sold, I end up with 4 units. So there is a decrease of 4 units. And likewise for the muffins, there is also a decrease of 4 units. So which means that the decrease of 4 units happens for both the cupcakes and the muffins, the same 4 units. There's a 4 units drop on both columns. And this also goes to tell me that 4 units minus 1 unit gets me 3 units. So can you see what we meant by the difference is constant? It is the same constant difference here, a difference of 3 units. So these 3 units must clearly be due to 480 minus 300, which gives us 180. And therefore, 1 unit works out to 180 divided by 3, which is 60. And to find the number of muffins that were being sold, we are talking about 4 units that was being sold, because there was a decrease of 4 units, right? So 5 units so muffins sold is 4 units. So which means that to find 4 units, we'll simply use 4 times 60, and that gets us 240. And therefore, the answer to this question will be 240 muffins were sold.